Good morning chaps, this is just a quick video done off the cuff. I'm gonna do a quick talk about seagull engine, outboard engine brackets. That's not a problem in this country because Seagull's a British company, but I had a query from the States and they go missing. I think what happens is people take the engines off and leave the brackets on their boats, or they get nicked or whatever. Anyway, they're readily available in this country, but there's some right plonkers on eBay and the like who want to charge exorbitant prices for parts. Unbelievable. I would never pay more than 30-40 quid for an outboard in good condition, but they seem to want mega bucks and I avoid all these clowns. Anyway, before I get onto that subject, can I say a massive thank you to Matthew of North Wales who emailed me and said that he enjoyed my videos, and he had if I wanted it, he had a spare ultrasonic cleaner that I'm welcome to send him my address. Well, I blew mine up many years ago, so I said, oh yes please, and he sent me one. Here it is. And so I was chuffed to get a goodie, but heck, it's new. It's never been used. Well, you can see it's never been used. Look at that. It's all original packaging, and chuck that down there. And the basket and everything. Look, it's all, as I say, never been used. It's a lovely little job. Ultrasonic cleaner. It incorporates a 100 watt heating element, which would make it more efficient than my old one, which didn't have a heating element, and it's got 60 watts of RF frequency output. Now I think this one, looking at specifications, if I can read them, yeah, the small one, 60 watts. That's 60 kilocycles the transducer is driven at. I think my old one was at 45, I can't remember. But isn't that a lovely thought? And how generous. So, thank you Matthew, that's going to be put to good use. That's an ideal size for small carburetors and on strimmers and chainsaws and this sort of thing. And it's a lovely piece of kit. And it's new, as I say. So, a great big thank you. You've got a friend for life now. I'll show you this later on when we come to use it on a job. Anyway, back to the original subject. Put that down there. Seagull outboard brackets. Someone made a query, and I'll see if I can demystify it for you. This thing is a standard Seagull mounting bracket. You've got nearly tripped over there. Thumb screws which do up on the transom. You've got this piece that the leg of the outboard sits through, can be adjusted, and you've got a simple bracket there that hooks up, and that's held on, nothing more than a bent piece of sprung steel, and that lifts out. This size will suit featherweight, 40 plus, and all those sizes of outboard. The larger outboard, the Sentries, have the same design, but this gap here is considerably wider. Here's an old type that can be bolted directly to the transom of a boat, and I'll just put a steel captive through there. This did have a little plastic thing to stop it cocking up, but I never ever use those, and again this can be adjusted. So this is lightweight aluminium, and you know, I would never pay more than a couple of quid for those. There's another one, just simply watch. But that's the gap. Hello, I've got that there. That's the gap, as you can see, wider on the Century models. If you want any information on seagulls, a very good site is SOS Save All Seagulls. And under all seagulls, under the power head, there's a number. And if you give them that number or look it up in a book, I think I've got one somewhere. Bear with me if I don't trip over the camera. Ooh, over here somewhere. Yeah, I've got it. Ooh. British Seagulls Service Manual. If you want to know anything, give us a shout, but these people are very handy. And it gives all the models, and if you type in the number, it'll give you the description. There you go, it'll give you a description and the date it was made and so forth, simply by the serial number. And you can see all the different models there are, but there are basically only 2 brackets. Now, shipping to the States, I've had a quick look, blinking expensive, ridiculous, you know, for something like that. These could easily be made up. You could fabricate something like that. And this looks complicated, but it isn't. It isn't. I mean, this is all bronze and it's lovely and so forth, but it needn't be that. You can do without this. You can do without the clamp over. You could actually fabricate these, all the bigger ones, with 2 G-clamps, just weld them together, and this part wouldn't be too difficult. It's basically 2 halves of the shaft that goes down the outboard. I'm doing this on the huff, so I'm probably rambling on a bit, but I'm trying to give you any out there a clue as to what they can do if this piece goes missing. And as I say, that's a quick and easy thing to bolt on the transom of a much bigger boat than the big Centuries and the Silver Centuries and the larger models. You know, you would leave that on the boat and just drop the engine on the back. All Seagull engines, by the way, were designed, I mean, donkey's years old. They were designed for displacement craft. I mean, I've seen them push, and had evidence of them pushing smacks and barges and goodness knows what. Not fast, but once on the move, they'll keep them moving. But they're not a fast engine. It's a different type of technology, and even servicing them and working on them needs a totally different approach to normal outboards. I've seen many a Seagull engine, in fact well over half, get destroyed because some idiot puts a puller on it, you know, to take the flywheel off or something like that. They absolutely destroy them. So go to SOS or get yourself a service manual and read it. Hope that helps. Just a quick one. Bye for now.